It's a very sorry tale of a DBA who comes to a
But
sticky
it could
end.
also be just a rap song. So it just sound like, from your face, I can see that you work in
In
IT.
IT.
So, but welcome to another Tony and
Tony Show.
yeah, without Kent. Sorry,
No Kent.
no Kent,
We've
no Kent
retired
do,
Kent.
no
Yeah.
Kent do. No, it's the Tonys only,
Tony's only. Yep, there you
but
go.
two of them, with another article published on Redgate Product Learning.
Indeed, there is.
Yeah,
It's an excellent new article about database incident management with Redgate Monitor by a vastly underrated author.
yeah. Who is it? I
Yeah.
will click it. I will click it.
Click who find out. Oh, it's me.
Oh, it's you. No. No, we knew this. This is
We
all
did.
planned. Yeah. So a few episodes back, we were in the slightly weird position of you describing an article of me to me, but now you're going to describe your own article to me. So
I'm
maybe
going to try my best.
I think that's easier.
It should be. You'd think I know what I was talking about, wouldn't you? But we'll see.
We'll see. We'll see. So Redgate Monitor.
Yes. So the article is, it takes an example of a typical database incident. You know, these unpredictable incidents will happen to your database, regardless of how well you design it or how resilient it is, blocking, long-running queries, deadlocks. It takes one of those examples, a deadlock, and shows you how, with a tool like Redgate Monitor, that not only gives you all the diagnostic data you need, but makes it very accessible. The response becomes highly efficient because it doesn't just rely on your specialists and your DBAs. You can spread.
You're mentioning here specialist, and I already see a link because if you want to know more, you can also read the whole white paper because this is partly based on the white paper, right?
That's right. So if you like you say, if you have a system which where you can have a coordinated response, it's like I describe it in this white paper. It's like a tiered incident response. So which involves a frontline team who do triage, find out as much as they can about the problem, escalate it to the appropriate team with all that information, who do some analysis. They come up with a diagnosis, and that goes on to a final stage where you say, okay, let's put a fix in, test it, make sure everything continues behaving correctly, and the fix goes in. So it's a coordinated response that over time kind of really engenders a culture, moves you away from continuous firefighting and reactive firefighting towards more like prevention and continuous improvement. That's the idea. So that's the idea described in the white paper. And this kind of shows it in action using a deadlock incident, a database deadlock incident as an example.
And this, I clicked on the link, and this is how you can get the white paper. It's for free.
It is for free.
You only pay with your data. That's the only thing.
Yes, yes. That's your entrance fee. You have
Nothing
to give us
is
your name
free, people. Nothing is absolutely free.
No.
But okay, well, I'm now locked in.
I think if you're interested, if you're interested in a tool like Redgate Monitor and how you can use it highly efficiently to not only to get the right data, but to have an efficient incident response, have a read of the white paper, see what you think.
Yeah.
And this article will give you a feel for how it works. So it takes this shows you a summary of the incident response. I won't describe it in detail, but it's the idea that you're escalating an incident in a coordinated way up from a first line response, operational response, and then your expert response. And you can see you're getting you've got a notification for application saying it's slowed down, there's errors being reported, and at the same time you're getting deadlock blocking process alerts from Redgate Monitor, and the frontline team is reviewing that, doing the triage, like I said, and then escalating. And it takes the deadlock as an example. Okay.
Yeah.
So the tier one, as I say, the tier one team receives this notification. They have a quick look at the deadlock graph. The fill factor poem.
Yeah, I see a fill.
It's getting a bit rad.
Yes. Yeah. It's not a fill factor article, but I feel it's in here.
No, there's background deadlock information, and I've stumbled across an old fill factor. Go on, click on it. Are we allowed to?
Yeah, or are we? We're allowed to. Kent is not here, so he can't stop us. Oh,
he can't. Oh no, it's not loaded.
Why is it not loading? Okay,
Oh,
well,
never mind.
we'll get back in a few seconds there.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, I will look at that in another window and then see if I can fix it. So you tell the people.
Yeah, so it goes through the tiered response to a deadlocked incident. If you swim down, scroll down.
Yeah.
It shows you an overview of the kind of swim lane example of the incident escalating, and then it goes into the detail of what happens at each tier and what data they use and how it escalates. So the frontline team have, they've got this application slowdown errors. They see these deadlock alerts. They think maybe this is a database incident. They go and have a look at the database alert in Redgate Monitor's dashboard, and they get a nice visual graph of the visual depiction of the deadlock graph, because they don't need all the details, right? They're just trying to work out what went wrong and why.
Yeah,
they've seen this application giving errors, and it turns out it's the same application that's involved in this deadlock process. They can see, and that's all they really need to know, and they can report that application slowdown errors, looks like it's a database incident, pass it up to tier 2, the operational response, and they look into in more detail, and they look into the processes behind the deadlock. And they say there's this these processes using this upsert pattern, and which essentially says,
this is a really this customer. I see this customer all the time. Oh, if this customer
he's a pain. He's a pain.
If he comes in the store, if he even pops up online, I will like, well, I'm not here, but and now here he is.
I don't blame you, Tony, mate. I
No.
don't blame you. Honestly, he's a right whinger.
He got a nice name though. Yeah. Okay, but then eventually tier 3 will.
Yeah, so it uses a serializable transaction isolation level because it's doing like, if this row exists, update it. If it doesn't, insert it. That requires serializable to make it atomic. But 2 actions are atomic. But it causes a lot of blocking, and it shows how it causes deadlocks as well. And then tier 3 go, okay, that's what's causing the deadlock. It's taking these range locks. Is there a way we can rewrite this query so it doesn't need serializable transaction isolation level? The DBA comes up with 2 ways you can do it. You can actually change that upsert pattern to merge, if that works for you, or so it's a single atomic merge operation, doesn't require serializable, or you could have a look at read committed snapshot. So it just, that's the idea.
That's the idea, but don't reveal too much, because the people still have to go to product learning.
But I wrote it. I know you.
The people still have to click on the link because it works. I see it now on my other screen.
It's a brilliant article. You should definitely click on the link and have a read.
It's a brilliant poem.
And read Phil Factor's poem, because it's
from
good,
your
it's
face I can see that you work in IG.
It's a very sorry tale of a DBA who comes to a sticky end.
It could also be just a rap song, so it's just like, from your face I can see that you work in IG. Something like that. Well, read the poem, read your article.
Read my article first, have a look at the poem.
And if you want to know more, read
the white paper.
The white paper.
Yes,
okay,
indeed.
Cool. Well, Kent's not here, but we're almost at 10 minutes, so I think we have to wrap up.
This is it. When Ken's not here, we're ill-disciplined.
Yeah, but hey, it was not our fault. They let Kent go. Bring Kent back. No, not yet. But
we're fine. Where we are. We'll be better next week.
Yeah, we can do it. Yeah, okay.
We can.
So, thanks for watching, and see you next time.
Thank you for watching. Read the article. It's excellent.
Bye.
Goodbye.